dreams, right, which I think is not, like, because dreams are the sort of place where you can do anything in dreams. You go, I want to have a dream where I fight a bear, or something like that, right? But I had a dream the other day where I found a brush. And that was the climax of the dream. Oh, a brush, brilliant. I had another dream that I did a big shop. Pretty good. But like in intimate detail, I was going around with a trolley, like, oh, well, broccoli's on offer, brilliant. But I keep satsumas. It was terrible, right? I was bored in my own dream, which shouldn't happen. That's not, it shouldn't work like that. The worst bit was, of course, I woke up from that. I went, oh, it was a really shit dream. I thought, this got some food in there. For fuck's sake. Insult to injury. I mean, because I've read like books on dreams and the meanings in dreams and stuff, right? Nothing about shopping. Like, it's so boring. We won't put it in. No one's going to have a dream that boring, right? The exciting one, the best one I read, is apparently if a man has a dream that he's on a train with a woman, right, and that train goes through a tunnel, then that means, we weren't giggling, what it means, like, according to Freud, is that man is secretly dreaming about having sex with that woman, right? Which sounds ridiculous, but I mean, it's because of the symbols in it, and it makes sense when you think about it in terms of symbols. Because the train obviously represents a penis, because it's long and thin, often inadequately cleaned. That's the train. Sorry?
Did you say wow?
Well, quite. Train's much bigger than my train. My girlfriend sleep talks, but I've been listening. She said nothing about trains, right? Because I'm keeping an eye out. Wow, look at the size of that train. Wake up. That's no too much. So the train's the penis, obviously. A tunnel in that dream represents a vagina. It doesn't say why with that one, right? I think maybe because there was phone signal in there, but I don't know. I've not researched that bit. Right. And the idea is you go, oh, okay, so it's dreaming about sex because of the symbols, right? But I've a slight problem with this, which is that this is it really. I'd like to have said to Freud, like, people are already dreaming about sex, Freud. They're not dressed up in mad symbols. And I was going, oh, I had a crazy dream last night. Me and Scarlett Johansson canoeing. Oh, disgusting, mate. Just so I had a dream about sex, I'd have liked to have said that to Freud. I've got a dream for you, Freud. What do you make of this one? I had a dream I was having sex. Analyse that. Because they'd be stumped, wouldn't they? Just go, oh. Are there any symbols in that at all? Go, no, just full-on sex. But you think about it, he's quite smart. He'd probably go, hold on. Have you got any train journeys booked? Bloody have as well, you genius. He's a clever guy. All of this stuff's brilliant. You know anything about Freud? I think Freud sums up what I like most. In terms of psychology, everything, it's just the fact that like, all this stuff's about genitalia, basically. So like a train represents a penis, a car would represent a penis, like a sword, anything slightly phallic shaped represents a penis, right? And you go, oh, fair enough. But it's got this amazing quote. This is one of my favourite quotes Freud has, which is sometimes a cigar, right, is just a cigar. Like some cigars are just a cigar, which is brilliant. It's an amazing quote, purely because I discovered that Sigmund Freud, big cigar smoker. It's interesting, isn't it? I mean, because, like, well, you sort of see how he came up with it. He'd be writing this book, wouldn't he? Like, well, the train's a penis, obviously. A sword, that'd be a car, it's a penis. Anything slightly phallic is a penis. Brilliant. I like that. He probably thought, brilliant, I'll just have a cigar now, I think, after I finish that chapter. Because I think it was as the cigar touched his lips, right? He sort of thought about it. And hold on. Actually, I think I thought of something else that needs to go in the book. Cigars are just cigars. Good. I'll underline that. Very important section. Do a footnote. Definitely not cocks. It's a get-out clause. That's all it is. Because he said to people, oh, you're dreaming about sex because of all the symbols. It means if anyone turns to him and goes, well, by that logic, Freud, aren't you putting a cock in your mouth every time you have a cigar? He can just go, read the book, mate. So they were just cigars, I'm lucky. And I think that's a shame purely because that makes a much better anti-smoking campaign. Because at the moment, to be honest, you say, well, you might get cancer if you smoke. People don't seem that bothered, right? I think they might go, well, hold on. If I put a cigarette in my mouth, it looks like I'm putting a cock in there. Think about it more.